MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tyler Mahle, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Into the box is leadoff man Jason Hayward, and we are ready for baseball.
For the Cubs, the right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in one-run games.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games that get out of hand. But there have been 2 nail-biters so far in this one. They've won both, and they'd like nothing more to continue their winning ways and win this one here today.
3-0 now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting second, the shortstop, David Bodie.
Into the box now, David Bodie, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Mahle, just 24 years of age. He was selected in the 7th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in at 262 on the year, 17 home runs, and 44 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It's the Cubs 0 with the Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Kyle Hendricks is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Row. They've lost the first two nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin, first 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
Batting second.
Stepping in,
The
Joey
first baseman.
Votto. And with Great American being one of the best hitters parks around, no surprise that he's a much better hitter here in Cincinnati than out on the road. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's totaled 13 base hits in 31 tries. He's also hit 3 home runs. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Here now the 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit.
Batting third, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The numbers, 282 to start play, 22 home runs, and 54 runs batted in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
To 1-2 now.
Nope.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Nick Castellanos now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Just catches the inside corner for strike 2.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. An inning in the books, no score on the show. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Number 40, Wilson.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That is fifth. The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at ball one. Contreras stands at second with no outs. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1. 2-2 the count. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. One out and a runner on second base. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. A 1-1.
8-2. The count is 1-2. Quick. Ball that's outside.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 7, Victor Caratini.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Castellanos is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cubs strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Jesse Winker. And you can see great numbers over the past few games.
The left fielder, Jesse Winker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kipnis is there. Throw on to first. In time, one away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Josh Van Meter.
Now batting, Josh Van Meter. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. And the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting seventh.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Now here's the pitch.
1-0.
2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Drilled on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Cincinnati, where the hometown Reds have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the mound this season. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Jason Kipnis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The 1-2. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Splitter, 2-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Hendricks. And we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. He waits. Now the pitch. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. One there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Now batting.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1-0 the count. Third inning, no score to this point. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The tag gets 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Now in the box, Kurt Casale, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Casale.
Here's the pitch. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Tyler.
Digging in, Tyler Mahle. A textbook sack bunt situation here. Here's the first pitch to him. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now batting.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 4. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Stepping in, Joey Votto. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
2 out here and a runner at second. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
The 0-2. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, David Bodie.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Let's go, Sissy! Don't even bother going to the plate! Sit down!
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Here we go. Let's get you out here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Wait. Ball upstairs.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Yeah.
A ball and a strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Here's the 2-1 home.
Full count. 3
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, what a dive. Wow. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Eugenio Suarez.
First pitch on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The 2-2 one more time. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the pitch.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Into the box, Jesse Winker. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder.
All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for the
Good
Cubs.
time now to check out the Reds' Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. In now, Ian Happ. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold everything here. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So stepping in, Victor Caratini. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The next 0-2. Popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. And it's 1-1. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. From the belt, kicks and deals. This pitch is popped up, just foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
For the Reds, the second baseman, Josh Van Peter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. Settling in now, Nick Senzel. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is a ball below the zone.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
Count for 3-1.
Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Casale.
Ready now, Kurt Casale reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Pitch on the way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
A little roller toward the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward. First offering on its way. Hard hit towards center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Into the box now, David Bodie. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Jose De Leon, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Number 87, Jose De Leon.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Fouled away. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bryant has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. This one sinks low on a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
And the payoff pitch, just short, hit hard. Senzel brings it in, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. From the stretch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Here it is.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
He's set. The 3-1 on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Travis Jankowski is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Travis Jankowski.
Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, number 4.
Digging in once again, number 4. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Pitch on the way. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Still no score. Matt Bowman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
Seventh inning ready to roll. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Right side defense aligned perfectly. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
Ready for another shot now, Ian Happ. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Bowman has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Happ with a 2-1 count now. One out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
At the plate, Victor Caratini, as he sends it on the ground to first. To second for one. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Ready once again, Eugenio Suarez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kipnis is there. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Coming to the plate now, Jesse Winker. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business. But I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Here we go.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we still have no score. Lucas Sims has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Lucas Sims.
Striding into the box, Jason Kipnis. It was a walk in his last trip.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
1-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Sinker. 3-2 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Anthony Rizzo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Anthony Rizzo.
Ball 1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 15 long balls, and 34 driven in. Now here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jason Hayward. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we still have no score. Jeremy Jeffress will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 24, Jeremy Jeffress.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate.
Nick Senzel.
First pitch on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Jeffress, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
2 balls and a strike to count. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Standing in now, Kurt Casale, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Mike Moustakas.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 16 homers and 42 runs batted in. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. A little surprised he was given the go-ahead there as he misses the knuckle curve. Two out, nobody on. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Robert Stevenson will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Robert Stevenson.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, David Bodie.
David Bodie.
First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Stevenson, a 27-year-old, he was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate now, Chris Bryant. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Come on, 0-1 count. Here it is. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Number 4 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're all knotted up, headed to the bottom of the 9th as the Reds will try to walk it off. Kyle Ryan enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Kyle Ryan.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 4. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Number 4.
And now pitch on the way. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Ryan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ryan, a 6'5" left-hander. He was a 12th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Joey Votto.
Stepping up now, Joey Votto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Rounded down the third baseline. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Nope.
And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. One out, nobody on. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, look at Bryant. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. We are into extra innings, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Pitch on the way.
Nope. Outside.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Digging in and looking for more, Ian Happ. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. And that misses as well, 3-0. Victor Caratini waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Still going back. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and it's now a one-run ball game.
That's a great job by the hitter right there. Extra innings, breaks the tie up. That's not an easy thing to do.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Victor Caratini. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Castellanos is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Now to the plate, Jason Kipnis. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's too high.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Fouled off. Now the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Stevenson has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Cubs 1 and the Reds nothing. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dan Winkler takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
And batting in the 8th spot, number 43, Dan Winkler. Now playing second base.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos. First delivery to him on the way. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. This is popped up. Contreras is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Standing in, Jesse Winker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here it comes. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Stepping in now, Josh Van Meter, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The Reds down to their last strike. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Hayward looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot to right center, and we are tied again.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Into the box now, Nick Senzel. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the wind, the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go. All tied at 1-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Michael Lorenzen takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Cincinnati. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 21, Michael.
11th inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Javier Baez.
Number 3, Freddie Galvin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
No strike.
The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. This is in the air to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So digging in now, Jason Hayward. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Number 13, shortstop, David Bodie.
So in now for Chicago, David Bodie. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field, and they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, he was over in the series before that blast, so that's just about as welcome a sight as he could hope for. He got a pitch to his liking and took out a lot of frustration with that swing.
Now batting.
At the plate, Chris Bryant, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses there, 1-2. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds 1. Set now for the bottom of the 11th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Casale.
Kurt.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Reined in. And that's the first out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes. And he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Digging in now, Freddie Galvis. And is carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now this is foul tipped at home plate, and that might have shot directly at our home plate umpire because he's moving a little gingerly back there. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And now pitch on the way.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
Now batting, number 4.
Now at the plate, number 4. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2 out, nobody on. Popped up. Bryant in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
That's ball 2.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Dan Winkler claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Reds, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.